Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Chop It Up. Today, we're going to be talking about prison nicknames, and it's going to be a real short visit because we only got about 8 minutes. So, Barry, tell us about some of the officer nicknames. Oh,
Where did Barry
damn,
go?
Barry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, Barry got a telephone call. I
Yeah,
bet you.
right. I got one. I got one to tell you about. And you know this person too, but I'll have to tell you the name later on.
I
Off
might know it already.
off camera, I'll have to tell you about it. Oh yeah, you know who she is. Oh
I
yeah.
probably already know the nickname.
Uh-uh.
I kept up with a lot of the nicknames.
How about this one? Her nickname was Shots Fired.
I'm pretty
That's
sure I
it.
know who that one is.
Yes. Because every time they put her in a dorm, somebody was going to jail for gunning. So they called her Shots Fired.
There was a few of them, and then they would, because, everybody would declare psych when they went to confinement. And gunning was a big one that they would call psych
All
for.
right. Hey, there's Barry. All
So
right.
I knew
Barry.
a lot of the gunner ones and the officers that were always writing up for gunning. Because I always had to do confinement rounds. And I always had to do those second, man, she's lying on me. I wasn't gunning her.
Yeah.
There was one that used to hook them up all the time. There's two of them that used to hook them up all the time with gunning.
Oh yeah. You got a couple of them that do it.
Mm-hmm.
Barry, I was telling Michelle that there was an officer at an institution. And, I'm not going to name the camp, but anybody who can figure it out can figure it out. And the other officers used to call her Shots Fired because
Shots
every time they
fired.
put her in a dormitory, and
Getting gun.
there was a captain, and he saw her going to the dorm. We're sitting up under the hood. He saw her going to the dorm with her stuff, and he was like, 35 minutes. You know what I mean? And sure enough,
Yeah.
Your
no
body
time at
language.
all.
I know the captain.
Hey, no time at all, man. There it
did
is.
really
They're going to
well.
get one.
Did he talk really fast while he said it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know the captain.
Going right in there to get one. Said I got shots fired. There it is.
Shots fired.
What was his nickname was Captain Chaos.
Yeah.
I always thought of him as like the what is it? What is the cartoon character?
The Tasmanian Devil.
The Tasmanian Devil, because he would just come in, all your papers would whirl, and then he'd whirl back out again. And it's like, really? What just happened here? And he'd be like, so what's up, Miss 40? What's that one in the back? What are we doing with that one in the back? Is he going? Is he staying? What's going on with that one in the back? What's going on? Be like, calm down. Yeah, he was a
And the
trip. I
funny
liked
part
him.
was when they put her in the dorm this one morning, we're all waiting out there to go to work, and they put her in the dorm, and Security 9's like, hell, I wish I could put her anywhere else, but I got no choice. And the cap was like, yeah, well, just be ready. You know what I mean? Just be
Did
ready.
they put her in Edorm? Edorm?
It was no, it was G-dorm. It was G-dorm.
Oh, because Edorm, everybody was gunning in Edorm. Edorm was the
Edorm.
worst for gunning.
It was G-dorm.
The gunners.
Yeah, Edorm was that one that was below Eldorm. So those were all the ones that were coming out of confinement all the time that didn't require two-man cell, but they were all pains in the asses. They were all HO4s.
There was a lot of the nicknames that are universal. Like almost every institution has a Sling Nasty.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, always have
almost
a Sling
everyone's
Nasty.
got a Sling Nasty.
And that's the
Sidewinder. There's a
woman
Sidewinder damn near everywhere.
So wait, what is the qualities of a Sling Nasty?
Sling
Nasty
You gotta
walk.
have a sexy walk or nasty, depending on which one you describe it as.
Nasty walk. Like if she walked down a hallway, her hips are gonna hit both walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she was trying to break something every time she took a step. Yeah.
Always a shakedown slim.
Yeah. Shakedown Slim, Shakedown Shorty, or a
Shakedown
Shorty Dynamite.
Yeah.
Shorty Dynamite.
Or parking lot shorty.
Parking lot Shorty. Yeah, that's another.
What is a parking lot shorty?
That's somebody who have a reputation of servicing men in the parking lot. Other officers.
Oh my God. There was one time one of my inmates came in, like he was telling me like at the overnight shift, like you looked out the window and there was like an officer giving another officer head out there.
Listen, man, I was at Belle Glade. I was at Belle Glade in the early 90s. And when we used to go to breakfast in the morning, there'd be condoms out there on the benches under the breezeway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was somebody in medical was banging an officer in the dental chair after hours.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and I always worked late, and one time it was really funny. There was a nurse that came on my side that had no business coming on my side at that
Oh
time.
no, she had some business. You just
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know
She
it.
had
So
some
let me
business.
tell
Yeah,
you.
you just.
So 5 minutes later, there's a sergeant that walks back. And it's
He
like,
had some
oh,
business too.
yeah. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, how are you? I gotta go now. And I'm like, I was
Yeah,
caught laughter.
Yeah.
Hey.
I laughed because I didn't like that nurse.
Yeah, she was mad. You
Yeah,
spoiled her funds for that payday.
damn
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, she had to get her nails did.
Yeah.
Oh man, that place was a trip.
Yeah.
Working in prison's a trip.
Oh yeah. Living in prison was pretty much a trip too. I gotta tell you.
Yeah. And then you had the unique nicknames up there at this reception center. I'll say it, Lake Butler. You know what I'm saying? At the reception center. Oh, the nigger Charlie, K-Wang Slim. Those were like notorious nicknames.
So Jake did a whole video. He hunted down K-Wing Slim and N-word Charlie. He hunted them down, found out what their real names were, was able to contact family members, all this stuff. Like it was pretty awesome. Like he was able to do the whole thing through Facebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that
So
out.
these staff members that think that inmates can't find them, like, and it's not that hard.
Yeah, they could definitely be found.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one time at Madison, there's a sergeant there who had a nickname, began MC, and his name was MC Fuck. You can fill in the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
he's still on the microphone a lot, huh?
No, not at all. But he had a bad reputation of being really nasty, and what the hell? Hey, where'd you guys go? Hold on.
Upstairs.
We're still here.
All right, yeah, my microphone landed on the key. Anyway, there were some jitterbugs out there kicking a basketball, right? And this Sarge, he knew that all our stuff was donated by people's family and stuff like that. And he was real serious about that because he didn't want you to be upset that somebody was kicking the ball your mom donated, you know what I mean? And he didn't want anybody to disrespect anybody else's stuff like that. So he called him into the rec building. I'm in there working. And he says, you motherfuckers out here kicking this ball. He said, who do you think bought that ball? He said, them crackers ain't buy this motherfucking shit for y'all. Somebody's family member donated this, and you better respect that. And he says, LaFleur, what's my name? I said, Sergeant, and I said his last name, and he laughed. He said, you better say that. And then he tells him, my name is MC Fuck, and then, fuck beep, the N-word, fuck N-word, he says, and I'm all that. He says, I'll lie on you. I'll spit on you. I'll have you handcuffed. I'll try to kick your eyeball out. He said, that's who I am. He said, and the next time I catch you fucking around with any of these balls, that's what I'm going to do. Now get out of here. And he leaves. And then he looks at me and he says, you know what they call me? And I said, Sarge, I'm never going to say that. He says, that's what you better do. He says, that's what you better do. He says, but I know you say it when I ain't around. And I said, yeah, I say it when you're not around.
Right. You're damn right. Because nobody will understand who I'm talking about if I don't say it.
He says, what's my name? And I said, Sergeant so-and-so, and he says, that's what you better say. Yeah. He said, but that ain't my name. My name is, and he went to telling him and he snapped. And I said, man, this dude is crazy, man. Damn,
and you know what? I thank God that I never cross paths with guys like that. Because I don't think I could handle it if you spit on me or just beat me up and then let me back on the compound. Man, I can't handle that stuff there, man. I would have never
no, he was getting you transferred though. Anyhow, wonder a minute, fellas. So thanks for tuning in. Please press like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any problems with DOC, let us know. Give us a chance to help you. Anybody else got something to say?
No.
Peace.
Bye.
And Merry Christmas.
See you later.
Merry Christmas.